knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's Company too. Come and dance on our floor.
Come and dance on our floor.
Take a step that is new.
Take a step that is new.
Leave a lovable space that needs your face. Three's Company too. Down at our rendezvous.
Down in our rendezvous. Three's Company too.
You're looking live at the Three's Company radio show, coming to you from the Regal Beagle Studios at the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown, New York. Tonight's show is brought to you by Coasters on Newbridge Road in East Meadow. Coasters, the home of the friendliest open mic in all of America, every Tuesday night at 7:30. And by Smash, Long Island's #1 upscale ping pong bar and establishment. Whether you're looking for a good meal, a night out of drinks, or just a game of ping pong, Smash is always the place to go. Smash right now is offering private ping pong lessons from USA Olympic players, or you can sign up for Smash's fall leagues, which are starting right now. Just call and or you can go on their website at justsmash.com. My name's Jim Raya, and I'll be your host this evening, along with my two beautiful co-hosts, Miss Bonnie Scalisi and Miss Mandy Jones.
Hi.
Hey, everybody.
So what's going on, girls?
Well, this is embarrassing because we didn't think Bonnie was going to be here. So Jim and I were all like 15 minutes of material about how we're going to rag on Bonnie and she won't be able to defend herself. And then yesterday she's like, hey guys, so I'm going to be able to make it. Can't wait to see you. And we're like, we already have the material written.
Well, I have a confession to make. Before I actually agreed to do this whole radio show thing, okay, the only reason why I agreed to do it is because I was hoping one week that, Bonnie would either be sick or she'd be out and she couldn't make an episode. She'd be doing something else. And I get to spend an hour alone with Mandy. But now, Bonnie freaking pulls at the last second. She roots the row out right from underneath me. So I'm all disappointed. But I guess that's not going to happen tonight. So, but I am glad. I was looking forward to her not being here tonight because I'm sick and tired of us doing these cause shows. It seems like every freaking week we're doing a show about some freaking cause. One week we're doing a show about polio, substance abuse. One week we're doing a show about somebody from the military. We're doing transgender shit. I mean, one week we're...
Shut up!
So wait a minute,
One
guys.
week we're doing, let's take a moment of silence for 9/11.
No, we're going to have a moment of silence for all the future moment of silences that we're not going to have.
God forbid we have anything of substance, of quality.
Well, we're not allowed to have any more disadvantaged
All right,
vagrants
can I just say
on
When-
the show.
Oh, go ahead, Jim, because
Thank you. Okay. So what I was saying is, when I signed up to do this show, I wanted to talk about hot girls and inappropriate stuff. I didn't want to be like, one week we're talking about raising money for this charity and that charity. This is fucking like the Jerry Lewis fucking telethon every fucking week here. It's freaking crazy. I mean, the thing is, I don't want to freaking talk about all the problems of the world. I want to make fun of them and I want to laugh. That's what I fucking want to do. I feel like if Bonnie's out and she's a dog that's lost, she's like, great, let's have an hour show about it. Or some kid like skins her knee, she's like, let's have an hour show about it. It's fucking crazy, man. I'm just sick and tired of these fucking call shows. That's pretty much my point.
Fuck you.
So, honestly, I think you're wrong because me and Bonnie, honestly, we're like, I love the raw interviews. I love people getting weird with people. I think we try to ask questions that people aren't really asking.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I don't mind the
we want to know
interviews.
what's happening with the audience, too. Like right now, there's a whole bunch of people tuning in. Can we say hi to them pretty quickly?
Yeah, let's do it.
Heather is watching.
Hey, Heather.
If they make any comments, read the
Bill
comments.
Hansen is watching. Taz, the residential artist, is watching. We have your picture right here. Let's see, John Santos, Felix from Long Island Eats, Greg DeFlippo. Welcome, everybody. And this is going to be a very different episode of Three's Company. Let's just put it that way.
So wait, Taz, we've got your picture here in the studio. Taz had mailed us the
excited about it.
originals of and some prints of the doodles she did of us. So I'm gonna sign it. I had this here last week and I didn't have a Sharpie, so now I have a Sharpie. So I'm gonna sign. And then we're going to get Bonnie and Jim to sign, and then they're going to hang it up in the studio here.
It's going to be a part of the
What do
studio.
you think over here?
So thank you,
Well, this
Taz.
is the glass. You usually don't sign on the glass, right?
No, I was going to sign right on the glass, so now we're not on the thing.
All right, sounds good.
That's why I brought the Sharpie. I think it'll be fine.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
The another thing is this fucking show, it's the other way of my real fucking life. So I'm going to tell you guys about something that happened this week. So I get a call a few weeks ago. It's like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And it's the someone from the church where I go. I told you guys I teach religion at the church in town. So they say, look, the pastor needs you to come down to the church. It's very, very important. So I go down to the church. I go into the rectory. I sit there. There's the priest who I've known since I'm a little kid, right? And there's freaking, and there's also another person in the room. And he's like, listen, we have a huge problem. I'm like, what's the problem here? He goes, you're promoting pornography. I'm like, pornography? What are you talking about? I'm not promoting pornography.
You are promoting pornography.
So he goes, we're promoting pornography. So
We had an hour-long discussion about porn on the show.
right. So he's like, he goes, on your Facebook page, I saw that
I saw those hussies.
you were having people on your radio show that owned an adult website, and he goes, you're promoting pornography. Now, this is a very awkward conversation to have with the pastor of your church. I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. He's like, also, he goes, you're making a mockery of the sacrament of marriage. I'm like, Father, in my defense, have you met my wife? Right?
Oh,
You're like, I said no such
So
thing.
I'm trying to, like,
He's
break the
he's
tension
like
here.
Fast forwarding.
oh
He goes-
Taz says her mom is listening, so you better clean it up.
So he goes,
You raised a good one, Mama
he goes,
Taz.
you're also talking about infidelity, which is against one of the commandments, thou not commit adultery. So I'm like, Father, I'm too afraid to cheat my wife because I don't want to lose half my money. So then he goes to me, listen, we made a decision here.
You actually said that to the priest.
This is what happened, Bonnie. Listen, this is a true story. So what happens is, he says to me, we've made a decision as a church. We no longer want you to teach religion to the children of this church. So I said, Father, you're talking about the religion class on Monday nights? He goes, yes. I'm like, Father, thank you, God, for answering my prayers. Now I can actually watch Monday Night Football. So, yeah, so what didn't go over very well. But yeah, it was very, very embarrassing to have to go through all that. So this show's getting in the fucking way of my real life here. It's fucking crazy.
You fucking have been trying to get out of that probably since your wife signed you up for it.
I don't know about that.
You
but
don't want to put any money in the collection basket, so you're
That's
trying to
not true.
donate your time.
That's not true.
Now that you can't be a teacher, you're going to have to actually
I'm in
put money in
trouble
the
now.
basket.
I'm in trouble with the church at my home.
What is
We're-
it, 10% you're supposed to give?
Yeah, you have to tithe.
That's fucking...
Um,
That's insane. What are the Jews supposed to give?
Nothing.
so yeah, they
you
like
pay,
to
you
give
pay
them.
one lump sum at the beginning to belong to the temple.
So I'm in
And then
trouble with the church.
Oh, it's just a lump sum in the...
Yeah. Which
Is
is
it-
why I
it's-
don't belong to the temple.
It's just a MOB and a DMOB fee?
yeah, it's
So I'm in
exactly.
trouble with the church. I'm also in trouble now with Fat Jay, Kristen Tinsley.
Oh,
all because of my
yeah.
stupid friend John. So John Redican,
Yeah.
he's sitting on the chair.
John, that
on the
fatty.
couch. Right, on the fatty. So he's sitting on the couch over there at Smash, and he's like, boy, they have really strong couches here to hold all of
Oh,
us.
so now you're gonna bring it up again, even though now that like it,
Well,
Well,
Kristen's got a show
go
to go to
ahead.
tonight, so maybe she's not listening.
Well, no. The
Why
thing
don't we
about-
say hi to Michelle and Will Sharon is joining us. Keep going.
And Michelle, you're sexier. No.
Michelle's sexy.
Well, look, if you take my friend John and Fat Jay, between the two of them, they're probably like 800 pounds. So by me saying the third person on the couch, who I didn't even know who it was at the time.
Yeah, it could have
right?
been somebody
Yeah,
anorexic.
that could have been like freaking. Basically, it could have been
Kevin
a supermodel on
Brogan.
the table.
Could have been Kevin Brogan.
It could have been a supermodel on the thing. That's fine because supermodels weigh 100 and something pounds. So, oh my God. But yeah, so now I'm in trouble with them. All right. Now, Amanda, I hear you're going on Graz's show soon.
Oh, yeah. That'll be next week.
He fucking scares me, that guy. I never know if he's fucking joking around or he's just because he's always fucking yelling. He's like,
yeah, his sense of humor is just that he's angry.
But you know what you're lucky about? Because when you go on his show, if you ask the guy a question, he never lets them answer. But when the girls come on, he lets them answer a little bit. And every episode, they talk about how hot you are, so you're lucky with that. Now, did you hear they handed out Grazies? Bonnie, did you hear about this? They handed out Grazies?
What is
No.
that?
So they have they're doing an award show on their show. So during the show, they're talking about governor's radio shows. They went through each show and whether or not they deserve a Grazzie. So they're like, nah, this show sucked. No Grazzie. No Grazzie.
Oh my
Right?
God.
No, then so they get to our show, right? So they get to our show.
Wait, so who are you talking
Did
about?
we get
Graz
a
and
did-
Graz and all
his-
these groups.
Hey,
Which
did-
those guys are very funny.
yeah,
They
I
don't-
love Bobby.
Yeah, they're really funny. He's
Yeah.
very funny. He is extremely
Very
funny.
funny, yeah.
So, and I was laughing at all the things they were saying.
I
so.
told Graz, I'm like, I'm going to take Bobby. He's like, no, you're not. He's like, Bobby's been with me for 20 years. I'm like, I'm taking him.
Yeah, he's very funny. So,
He's
so what
mine now.
happens is, so they're talking about our show now, and they're like, should we give Three's Company a Grazzie, right? And
Better have gotten a fucking
so
Grazzie.
Graz's like, and then Bobby's like, wait a minute, Mandy's on that fucking show. We got to give him a fucking Grazzie. So Graz's like, all right, fine, they get a Grazzie. So we got a Grazzie for their freaking show. This
Oh, I
is
gotta
great.
go accept my Grazzie. That's great. Yeah, no, Bobby and Zillero, however the fuck you say his last name. He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny.
Those guys are great. Down at they do limo talk on Thursday.
Right, which is on
nights.
Thursday night. If you guys haven't listened in,
Tomorrow night at 9? 9.
yeah, 9,
Yeah.
right. They do a great show. And
No,
don't,
it starts at 8, I think.
well, yeah,
It's
some
always
days-
like a 3-hour
yeah.
show.
Wait,
It does end till like 12:30, so you can tune in anytime at night. It'll be on. That thing goes on forever.
Will Sharon says, if I was sitting there, I wouldn't have been offended, and I weigh more than that. And-
You were there in spirit, Will.
All right.
And Taz, the residential artist, she said her ma who was watching with her. She said, "Ma," and I says, "Thank you." Fuck yeah, she says.
All right.
Yes.
I love it. So,
and Taz, look, signed original.
so the night of the ping pong match at Smash, what happened was I met Graz's wife. Now she's very nice. She's very attractive.
I met
Wait,
her
she's
before.
hot.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck she's doing with
before.
Graz.
I have no idea
the fuck
either.
she doing
Graz,
with
what do you
Graz?
have, money or something?
Yeah, the limo thing must be paying some coin. So anyway, so I said, "Oh, if I would have known you were going to be here, I said I would have invited my wife down." She goes, "Oh, tell me
So you
something."
guys could be miserable together.
So she says, "Tell me something about your wife." So I'm like, "My wife's the type of person, she fucking hates the PTA. I mean, if you bring up the PTA, she'll fucking go crazy. She doesn't want to be asked to do shit. She wants you to leave her the fuck alone, and she doesn't know why you fucking
don't
PTA
know
women
much.
are all fucking bothering everyone." She's like, she fucking hates the PTA. So then she goes, "Really?" So then she takes off her jacket and she has a shirt on that says President of the PTA. So that was not good. That was probably really bad, but.
You didn't know that when you were just
No,
talking
I didn't-
shit.
she didn't take
You
a shirt off.
just randomly just gonna
Hey,
talk shit about
Esther.
the PTA.
Esther Forrest. I love
Esther.
Esther.
Esther, what's going on? All right, so now you guys were confused about something, so I want to clear it up.
All right.
'Cause
Yeah,
I saw
we're
some.
confused.
I saw. No, you said you didn't know what happened to our Three's Company webpage.
Oh,
how
yeah.
Did, how did the picture get changed?
Yeah, we never talked about that.
Right. So let's talk about it on air so the whole world can find out.
All right.
Okay. So it was after one of these call shows. I'm like, I fucking hate these call shows. I was like a little annoyed, so I went and put your guys' picture on there because I was like, I don't want to be associated with this fucking call show shit, right?
I thought so.
Then I read
What a
read
dick.
Bonnie's post. Thank you, Bonnie.
Meanwhile, then when the show does great, you're gonna be like, "That was me. That was all me. I
So-
love those girls."
So what happens is Bonnie. So I'm reading Bonnie and Mandy's post about what happened here, and Bonnie's like, "Oh, one of our fans must have hacked in and they want to see us." I'm
Well,
like,
that's what I said.
No.
I'm like
I
the
didn't say
ego on
that.
these two
That's what
fucking
I
broads.
said.
I'm like the
Mandy said
ego on these two fucking broads.
I was joking.
They must have tuned in. But
I
still-
knew it was you fucking being a sore loser.
Oh man.
That's why I said to Bonnie, "Woohoo! What'd you do?"
All right, now some people were unfortunate; they were not
Got
able
'em.
to come to the Smash event. And I know you don't want to fucking watch a ping pong match, so we're not going to put that fucking on the screen. But some of you though said you want to see some of the funny stuff, so we're going to just play maybe 30 seconds of some of the night, so you guys could see some of the funny stuff that happened there that night. And you can look over to the screen right here, and we're going to play it right now. We have the best technician in all of
Yeah, Bonnie
Guzzler.
wasn't supposed to be here to defend herself.
Can they see?
All right, can they hear this? Oh, they don't need to hear it. That's fine.
No, you got
If they can hear it, it would be better. But yeah,
Of course, they're gonna put this on.
yeah, make it louder. Make it louder. I love how she knows what to do. She's like, okay, I'll assume the position.
Yeah, well, we're gonna put her hands on the table.
She's like,
Oh
I will
my
assume the
God.
position.
That is like 101. Spank me.
Teresa told me to say that.
Yeah, and then Teresa's like,
Oh, yeah.
say thank you, sir. Can I
yeah.
have another? So it's Teresa's
Oh,
fault.
we don't get the. Is it loud? Oh,
Are the
they-
people at
oh,
home
they
hearing the
can
volume
hear
or
it?
no?
I don't know.
So this here now is Eric had just beaten Bonnie in a ping pong match. So now he's going to spank her. So he asked everyone, should I do it with my hand or the paddle? And then people say she should do it with the paddle. Though we didn't know at the time. Smash actually has a spanking paddle, but we didn't know at the time.
This the couch in question.
Yes, the couch. So now we know it's three people on the couch because we can now see it.
The incident.
So we got fatty number one over there, John. And we got,
Oh, Jim.
it's my friend. I can make fun of him. Okay.
Well, slow mo.
Oh no.
Slow-mo. All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's see this.
Eric looks like he's having a lot of fun.
He is. He's having a lot of fun here.
You know. This is what we do on a Sunday night, guys. By the way.
Yes, we
Down
all we
here on
have
Ghost
we
Radio.
have wonderful lives here.
Oh my god.
And that's Teresa. She always has to be
Yeah, Teresa, tea time. That's on Tuesday
Yes.
mornings.
on Tuesday morning. She is a ham. If there's a microphone anywhere near,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
gonna jump in.
Oh, yeah.
If there's a video being taken, she's jumping in.
Well, the best
She
was
loves the stage.
Taz, because I was saying that I was live filming this, and so was Teresa. And Taz said she was going in between Teresa's broadcast and ours, getting the scoop on what was going on because she's out of state, so she couldn't be here with us. But it's so awesome that you guys, join in with us with this kind of stuff. I mean, we
All
had
right. Thank you so much
Bruno-
for playing that, Mike.
So you were planning on playing this when I was not here.
Oh yeah, we wanted Bonnie to not be able to defend herself.
I was drunk.
Okay, and Jim says that me and you are great, but we can't take a joke. And I can't
think
take
I said that, though.
I can't take criticism at all.
Really? All right. Now that I know that, I'll make sure we.
You don't know that every time you say anything remotely bad. You guys don't know. Like me, Jim, and Bonnie are in a constant group message. We've been
Oh,
in a
yeah.
group message.
So
since
here's the funny part.
May.
Yes.
It doesn't go more than probably
The first
5
year-
hours of being stale, whether it just be
The first year and a half I knew Bonnie, we never fought for like 1
Memes.
second. Then as soon as we start doing this radio show, oh my God, everything gets taken the wrong way, and we're just like,
well, and the funny thing is we all try to like DM each other, like sidebar, like what each other
Yes,
are doing, and I'm like,
exactly.
go back to the group, like back to the group because it's like we're gonna get out of control, and then I know we're just gonna be screenshotting. If I say something to Bonnie about Jim, it's like screenshot to Jim, like
yeah,
you know.
I would never rat on you.
every word I
they-
say, like it's like gets blown up out of proportion. I'm like, whoa.
Well, you
No, you say
really
a lot of
stupid
shit. And that's the fact.
Like I say stupid shit, but I try to let people know that I'm joking.
I try and call it the way I see it. What do you want? You know, my eyes see the world through a different view. You know, what do you want? But that's all right. You can always come on this radio show and make fun of me each week. I'm willing to take being made fun of all the time. You know.
Good. Because you're not safe.
Oh no, I'm not safe. I think that's the part they love about this show the most. All right, I think our guest is actually here.
Yeah, woohoo.
Or no, maybe she's going to the little ladies'
Yeah, I
room.
think she's gone to the ladies'
in
room.
a couple of minutes she'll be here.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to see the show live in the ladies' room or no? All right, no.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you
Wait, wait.
Wait, I'm going to introduce you.
Okay.
Okay, so our one and only guest tonight is an actress who is in many famous movies, including The Wolf of Wall Street, where she worked with Leonardo DiCaprio, and she's a stand-up comedian who's performed all over the world, Miss Tracy Jane.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome.
Now they were so excited to have you on, they decided not to have any other guests on tonight but you. So unless like the president of the United States calls in, you got the whole show yourself. So it's
Well,
good.
guess what? Everybody's watching Twitter feed right now, so
All right.
So I'm probably the best you were gonna get.
And just come a little closer. I don't
come
want
closer
the
so you're in
mic will
the
block
so
your
you're
Well,
face.
we appreciate you
Oh,
traveling all
tonight.
the way out here to come on. So thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. It's good to see you guys.
I know.
It's really good to see you.
It's been a while.
I know. I've been so busy. I haven't been out this way, but hilarious intro that you said worked with DiCaprio. Like I really didn't work much with him. I just kind of lap danced on him for a couple of days.
Worked on Leo
I
DiCaprio.
worked on Leonardo. Yes, like, I don't know. Worked with him makes it look like it was a lot more of a gig than just playing stripper number 2, which was the reality of the situation.
Well, you missed it when before we were just talking about how Jim's like keeps always saying like, oh, these guests like no name guests that like me and Bonnie are picking all these like disadvantaged
Well, cause guests.
vagrants.
No,
said it on a public
I love all of our guests. They're all great people, but we don't always need to have a cause
Well,
episode.
you know,
Okay.
we had somebody with polio. We had 2 people who are
And
transgender.
Dana's watching right now.
I love Dana. She's a wonderful
Emily
person.
Santosis is watching
I
right
love
now.
Emily.
She said,
She's a great
"Where's my
person."
girl,
Emily,
Tracy
love
Jane.
you, girl. I miss you. We have to do our fancy champagne brunch.
All right. So now that Tracy's
Marcos
here,
is tuning in, and Taz responding to Jim saying, "Oh my God! So the head of the PTA thought it would be a good idea to limit how many candles and popcorn we bought. We rioted." Oh, the phone is ringing.
All right, let's see.
All
Let's
right.
take. Someone's nice enough to call in. Let's take the show. Tracy, you can comment on anything that the
could put this-
person says when they call in. Make it nice and loud so we can hear it. All right.
Hello?
Hello. Who's this? Who's calling? Three's Company Radio Show.
Hello?
Yes.
is this?
Who's this?
Oh, it's Emily.
Emily. How are you doing?
Woo!
well,
I can't hear anything.
What do you mean? You can't hear us?
You can't hear.
I can't hear myself. Like I called the line, I'm trying to watch, and I can barely hear what's going on.
Well, I can hear that you just zipped something up.
Yeah, seriously.
It was probably like one of your fancy Gucci purses or some shit.
What's
Yeah,
that?
Emily, did you see our show last week?
No, I did not. What I miss?
Oh, we had another transgender person.
Angela, you met Angela, Gwen.
Oh, I met Angela. Yeah.
She's wonderful.
Yes, it got very interesting. We were trying to find out how the whole like system works, and she broke it down for me.
System.
Well, Jim was
Wait,
saying how
well,
boring
how'd
it
she
is.
break it down for you? Like, is there
I
something
didn't
I'm
say
missing?
she was
Maybe.
when she was on. I didn't say that.
No, he was saying how
Wait,
our
just-
There you are.
no name guests are boring. So he was basically calling Dana and Angela.
They're
Bourne.
misquoting me, Emily. What I said was I don't like all these
Somebody's calling me
fucking
now.
I don't like all these fucking cause shows. Seems like every show we're doing a
It
fucking
wasn't
cause.
a cause show. We were interviewing.
This isn't
them
the
and
Jerry
they were-
Lewis telethon here, you know? All right.
Emily,
You
Emily,
compare me to fucking people with MD. What are you talking
Emily,
about?
Emily. I'm gonna be very white girl for a minute. So, okay, like we have so much to catch up on, and I'm starting a new job on Monday, and I haven't seen you in a while. So we have to schedule champagne brunch so we can do some day drinking and go to Beauty in Essex like we planned, and talk about love life.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait.
And I miss you.
I miss you too.
Sounds like
I love
it.
I
you.
miss you and I love you.
You know, it's pumpkin spice season.
Yes.
It's time to embrace being a white girl.
Oh, there.
I am totally embracing that. Obviously.
Absolutely.
Duh.
So Emily, where's the next place that you're playing?
Where's the next place I'm playing? The bedroom with myself.
I
no.
was gonna say I knew that was gonna be the answer as soon as I threw the softball
No,
up
you
there.
didn't know that, sicko.
Are you gonna be at the softball game this Saturday?
Yes, I am going to be at the softball game. I plan to not get injured this time.
I'm going to be in the softball game, but I have to leave to go to a family thing. It's Rosh
Bonnie got
Hashanah.
on base last time. Bonnie.
Yeah, it's Rosh Hashanah that night, so at sundown. But I think we'll be done by then, right? If it starts at 2, we'll be done by
I would think
sundown.
so.
We should be.
Okay.
All right, Emily, thank you so much for calling in. We will all speak to you soon. I'll see you on Saturday. Hopefully you hit
Yep.
another home run. It'll be fun, or whatever, the long ball you hit. We'll see you
Yeah,
Saturday.
all right,
Love
guys,
you,
take care.
Mama.
Tracy, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay,
Call me
miss
when
you.
you're
Bye.
done.
Love you.
Bye, Emily. My friend Frank is tuning in.
She's
And
the best.
Greg DeFlippo said Jim Raya, #1 tool on radio.
Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about.
I'll let Greg get away with that because he sends me the funniest fucking stuff on Messenger.
Yeah,
he's a very
I-
funny guy.
I like his stuff.
He's
that he
very
posts.
funny. I think he's hysterical.
Yeah, he's
I enjoy him.
Hey, I'm digging all of your coffee mugs, but I'm honored that you got my blowjob koozie
Oh, right,
out there.
right. I didn't even
Andy.
put my
That's
water
pretty
in my
badass.
mug today. I love it.
I think that should sell. I didn't even know you had that. That should sell.
I didn't know
Yours.
that was yours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's so fun. That's
You'll
funny.
never get a blowjob with an attitude like that.
so when I was hitting,
My wife would buy 1,000 of those.
Great.
For the
I have a
PTA.
ton of them. I've
She
been
would.
so
She'd buy
damn
them for all
busy.
the PTA. That was good. I like that.
Next time I come back out, I promise I will bring
Oh,
a
the
bunch
phone's ringing
of
again.
blowjob koozies.
One
Oh,
more.
I'll buy one.
Tracy, interact with the phone callers. So
Oh, my
you-
young Jewish friend Chaim is watching. Hi.
I am.
Chaim.
Yes, Three's Comedy Radio Show. Who may I say is calling?
Yes, I'm looking for Vladimir Zelensky, please. Can I speak to Vladimir?
Oh, it's President Trump.
President Trump, thank you so much for
excited.
calling into the show. We appreciate it.
Hey, shouldn't you be snorting some Xanax right now? You got kind of your panties in a bundle a bit.
No, we're doing terrific. But is Vladimir there? I know he's a comedian who became a president, so I figured let me call the comedy clubs. That's where he's going to be.
President Trump, I no matter what you do, I will always be in your corner.
He always gets
This
himself
must
in
be
trouble, but he
Bonnie.
always gets himself out of it.
Hey, Trump, are you going to make Melania wear the Hillary wig tonight?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's very funny. She has a lot of wigs, a lot of costumes. Love her as Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I was
Wonder
watching.
Woman's my favorite.
I was watching you guys talk yesterday in front of the UN, and what was going on with their face? There was a lot. I've never seen Melania make so many like bitch faces. I censored myself there. I almost dropped a C-bomb because
Oh, you could say cunt faces on this
fucking
show.
sweet. I could drop the C-bomb.
Yeah, you can say anything you want.
Yeah, it's preferred.
Because a C-bomb has to be earned. You can throw a bitch around, but man, if somebody calls me a cunt, I'm like, shit, I did something right.
Yeah, you
what
work,
the hell?
work for it. Work
You,
No,
you got
but
the passion out of
Nobody
them,
should
all
be
right?
calling anybody that word. That's a terrible word. Nobody should use the C word.
I
Call
know
anybody
it's
a C,
it's
that's all.
supposed to be for your daughter, right?
I wouldn't even call Nancy Pelosi that, and she's terrible. I hate Nancy Pelosi.
But Trump,
I would never call her the C word.
Trump, I was just about to
President
beg Tracy to do a bit. So do you want to listen or do you want to get off the phone?
I love Tracy. I love to hear Tracy's bit. Please
All
go
right,
ahead.
here we go. All right, so
Please,
guys,
President Trump, don't leave
when
us.
I met Tracy, the day I met Tracy, I saw her perform and I cried literally because I was laughing so hard. And that
thank
doesn't
you.
happen often. I mean, I hear comedy all the time. I love comedians, I love laughing. But dude, I fucking cried laughing, and I'm begging you, you got to do the bit. I mean, all of it was funny, but where you talk about the difference in men and women.
Well, I
and-
mean, this isn't a short bit. I mean, how much time do
We
you?
got plenty of time.
Yeah, we got. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, first,
I know.
let's go back to. So I toured for a long time. Let's
Right.
kind of let everybody in on
Yeah,
being
do-
on the same
do it.
page. All right. So I toured for a long time, and till the economy tanked, and well, you can't really do that anymore unless I was living in my mom's basement. But I don't. So tough to get out there on the road and make it feasible. But when I was out there, I was opening a lot for like Dave Attell, Jim Norton, Artie Lang. Opened for Stanhope once. So I was in front of a lot of tough crowds, and I'm a tiny little blonde girl. So there was that. You think I got heckled? Yeah, I got fucking heckled. So, when at first it's usually some guy up front kind of flirting and just wanting attention and that kind of thing. So my stock locked and loaded line was, "Are you sassing me? You're never going to get a blowjob with that attitude." And everybody would laugh, and then I would say, "No, seriously, I wouldn't suck his dick if he came in car payments." And then after that, everyone would laugh again, and nobody heckled me after that. So when I tried to figure out what am I going to put on my koozies to throw out at gigs, I was like, oh, it's got to be, "You'll never get a blowjob with that attitude." So Mandy, it's got one of my blowjob koozies sitting here on the desk.
All right.
It's fantastic, and I'm honored. And they posted pictures of it on Facebook. And
President Trump, would Melania like that koozie?
I think she'd love it. I
I think so too. Secretly.
so when I'm out there and doing stand up, I talk a lot about being in the military. Done like USO gigs. I'm ex-military myself. I was a mechanic in the Navy. And
So the
Yeah,
modern
so if
day
you think
Marilyn
she
Monroe?
couldn't get any hotter, just this girl works on engines, guys.
so
I know, I'm like, oh, it's fucking hot, dude. Tell me about it more.
the bit.
I think Mandy is more excited about
I
you
am.
than any guest we've had so far.
I'm like, fine, can
Just
I be
so
on
you
that
know.
seat? Can
Yeah,
we switch seats?
we should have switched seats.
It's all right. All right, but I'll let you
But so I guess all right. That's a little bit about me that I could go into the bit, but I just rambled so long.
All right.
Don't you-
No, I wanted you to talk about.
Okay, so all right. Here's the deal.
do
So
it.
I was a mechanic. So
Mandy's turned on here, I can tell.
I'm still single.
So
She's getting
it's like-
moist. Okay.
I'm still single because dating in New York makes dying alone look better every fucking day. And so seriously, my longest relationship is the leak in my ceiling. We've been together for 6 years. So I'm not good at relationships. I know I'm not good at relationships. What I can tell you is this: men are product oriented. Women are process oriented. That's true. It's biological. It's primal. It's how we make babies. Bam. But if you keep that in mind, it explains so much of the stupid shit that we do in relationships and how we get in trouble. Like, if a guy gets in trouble, what's he want to do? He wants to fix it real quick. He's product oriented. So I know I'll just give flowers. I'm like, you know what's nicer than flowers? If you're just not an asshole. Try that sometime. But see, the opposite goes with the girls. I mean, we are totally process oriented, and that gets us in trouble. I had a buddy who came to me and was like, how to spice up my relationship. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put rose petals on the bed. I'm going to put rose petals, yeah. Like, rose petals? You want to spice it up? Suck his dick, for Christ's sake. What is what the poor man wants? I mean, if you ask a guy, they always have some cheesy locked and loaded line of like, well, a dick's not going to suck itself, or, nothing says I love you like a blowjob in the morning. That's what dudes have, to give.
Now, what advice could you give President Trump about his love life?
He ain't worrying about his love life right now. He got a whole bigger ball of wax to worry
President
about.
Trump, getting to your current problem. So why do you think the country's mad at you when you were just trying to expose Biden for allowing his son to make millions of dollars off of foreign government?
Well, I think that's terrible, obviously, because if the story is Biden, and they keep referring the story to me. It's horrible. Terrible, terrible.
It's all the fake news. I
Let me
agree.
tell you
It's fake news.
Let me tell you how this all plays out. I win re-election by a landslide in 2020.
You're gonna win big,
The
big,
House
big, big.
The House becomes Republican again, and
Okay,
then
pass on
everything
these
is
down to our
good
guests.
because there's no impeachment. You know what somebody said? Listen to this,
Jesus.
Jimmy. You're gonna love this. Somebody said that if I win re-election and the Republicans take the House, that the Democrats are going to impeach me during the lame duck. Could you imagine how stupid that would be politically?
Yes.
Now, President Trump, what do you think about this Bernie Sanders saying everything in this country should be free, free, free?
I think everything should be free. I think that everything should be free. I agree with Bernie on that. It should be free. I'm going to start saying everything they're saying. Maybe it would be funny if the media picked up what I was saying, as if I was using their speeches. That'd be hilarious.
I think you should not be worrying about everything else being free and worry about you and your family being free instead of being wearing orange jumpsuits, which looks like it's going to come up real soon.
The nice thing about being president is even if you get convicted, you pardon yourself. It's hilarious. This is the best
Then
job.
doesn't Pence become president?
Pence would pardon him. He's a good man. He's a good man. He'd pardon him.
Pence would become president. He'd pardon me or I'd pardon myself. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you threw him on
you're
the
right.
bus. You threw him under the bus today. You were like, "Hey, Mr. Pence, here comes your bus."
I pardon him. He pardons me.
What are
Doesn't
your
matter.
thoughts on this?
Oh my God, he's going down.
So,
Oh no.
so Jay, who do
He's
you
not
like?
going down. No way.
I take it you're a Democrat. Who do you like on the Democrat side?
As far as presidential candidate or just in
Presidential
general?
No,
candidate.
president. Someone's running for president.
Hang out with.
The last debate, I think Pete showed himself the best.
Okay.
I mean, Warren looks really great, but we're just too early on. I kind of think that we're gonna see like super ticket, like everybody that's running towards the end, like two of them will match up and they'll be running mates. So then it'll be, this tough to beat ticket. I don't know. I got
It's
a
like
feeling.
Warren, and you think like me, Bernie Sanders?
No, it wouldn't be Bernie.
I don't
Definitely
think they'll
wouldn't,
ever
no.
vote
It's my
for Bernie.
time. What do you mean it's not Bernie? It's time for Bernie. I waited a long time to become the nominee.
My favorite part about watching
Senator Sanders, we're so sorry she's putting you down. Okay.
my
It's
favorite
my
part
turn.
about watching the debates is watching Bernie Sanders' delivery is like an old comic from the Catskills. He's just like every time he says something in response to a question, I'm waiting for him to go, "I'll be here all week. Try the field." It's just,
It's Bernie on the phone.
That is true.
What do you think that you
Look,
just
it's
said
my
that about
turn.
him? What?
I don't have another 4 years. I have to run now. I have to become president now.
Yeah.
I'm 70,
This is
whatever
your
I
last
am.
shot.
All right, but enough politics. Let's get back to our guests. Thank you for calling. You fuck.
Oh.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So thank you for calling, Senator Sanders. Thank you, Mr. Trump.
All right.
President Trump.
All right. Last thing I'm going to make you do the part about women being a
well, that's
Straight-
what Jim kind of cut me off.
yeah dick.
So.
All right, let it.
I asked
all
your
right,
thought
go
on
ahead.
it,
Go
go
ahead. All right.
All right, so here's the deal. I said I was a mechanic, right? Right. We're on the same page. Look, that's how I look at relationships. Men are the engines. They're simple, perfect, beautiful. You just give them what they need, they'll just keep on chugging on. Food, beer, sex. Just get your dick sucked. They're fine. Now, women are the transmissions. We're a pain in the ass. I mean, what do we even call a guy that dresses like a girl? Tranny. See, but we're a pain in the ass. Like, you could do something nice for the transmission, clean it up, give it a little require maintenance. It'll just flip the fuck out on you and drop out on the goddamn street. And they're so expensive to replace. And see, here's the thing. Transmission's got so much to do. You got to take all that power from the engine, and you got to take it down to the wheels, make sure it's on the road, we're going in the right direction, everything's going. All right, you got to watch the timing belt, because between the two of them, it's all about timing. So you got to watch that shit. Make sure it goes back through the alternator, recharges the battery. Make sure everything's going the right direction. Okay, all right, yeah. Engine, just keep on going, yeah. Food, beer, sex. Get your dick sucked. You're fine. Okay. All right. Now, sometimes the engine's got to go against other engines just to see how powerful it is. Oh, okay. You want me? What? You want? No, I got it all. I'll take care of it. I'm watching everything. I got everything moving in the right direction. It's all taken care of. It's all taken care of. Oh, what? Your brother is coming in this weekend? And his bitch wife and his 4 brat fucking kids? Are you fucking kidding me? How about some warning next time? No, I got everything. I don't even think I have enough food in this house to feed everybody, but I'll take care of it. I just like, I'll changing gears. Just like, I got it. Food, beer, sex. Get your dick sucked. Get your dick sucked. And that's why we're crazy. Woo!
All right.
Wait, I just want to say a couple of things regarding what your act.
So
which
great,
was awesome.
Tracy. Thank you. I hate to do that to a comedian, put him on the
Thank
spot.
you
but
for
That's
having
really
me.
funny.
God,
Well,
I
it's
love that.
it's hard to do, especially a longer bit without a crowd because
Yeah, I know. There's like, what are they?
Yeah, it's hard to do on.
You have your
with a
timing
speaker.
Yeah.
to keep it live with reacting to the audience.
I
and
know.
everything
Well,
like that.
Chaim is saying men were the first people to worship God. They had to practice on someone before they got married.
Yeah, and then they
practice on
screwed
each
it up
other.
because man came first.
And then Greg
Boom.
Greg D. Filippo said something very interesting. Relationships suck. The best advice I can give to men is pull out.
Who was saying
Their
that?
phone is ringing.
Greg says the guy with 2 kids as his profile pic. All right.
Three's Comedy Ratio. How may I help you?
Hello, may I speak with Bonnie Scalisi, please?
This
Bonnie's-
is her. Who is this?
Hey, Bonnie, this is Ken. It turns out I was able to call tonight.
Oh my God! I didn't even have a chance to tell anybody who you are. But Ken,
What a surprise.
this is perfect timing because we have not done our sponsors, and
gonna do them right now,
is
right.
Ken is going to do the sponsors for us right now.
All right, let's do it.
Go ahead, Ken.
Go, Ken. Show your stuff. Bam, chicka, bam.
Live from the Regal Beagle Studios, Three's Company is brought to you by Coaster's Tavern, located at 487 Newbridge Road in East Meadow. That's 487 Newbridge Road in East Meadow, 516-557-2222. That's 516-557-2222. Coasters offers great beer, cocktails, entertainment, and classic pub food. Also, Coasters is the home of the friendliest open mic in all of America every Tuesday night at 7:30. Check them out at coasterstavern.com. That's coasterstavern.com. Also, follow them on Facebook at Coasters Tavern. That's Coasters Tavern on Facebook. Hold on tight. We're going to Coasters. Three's Company is also brought to you by Smash, a ping pong house, bar, and kitchen right next to Governor's Comedy Club. Smash is located at 2953 Hempstead Turnpike in Levittown. That's 2953 Hempstead Turnpike in Levittown. 516-629-5600. That's 516-629-5600. Smash is Long Island's first ping pong house and Long Island's #1 upscale ping pong establishment. Whether you're looking to play some ping pong or to have a drink or a great meal, Smash offers ample space for playing time, an extensive cocktail menu, as well as a food menu with shareables, apps, and entrees. Smash also offers ping pong lessons and ping pong leagues. More information is available on their website at justsmash.com. That's justsmash.com. Also, follow them on Facebook at Smash. You can find them on Facebook and also on Instagram using at Just Smash TT. That's TT as in table tennis. That's at Just Smash TT on Facebook and on Instagram. Don't wait. Book a table today at Smash.
Awesome, that was amazing.
I
Very
stole it
good.
from Knock 'em Dead.
Very good.
No, I think I know how to solve all the problems we have on the show now.
You forgot to say that they have
Dump
Olympic-sized
me
balls,
and
though.
just throw this guy on the show, and Bonnie and Mandy will be ecstatic.
That's part
No,
of
no.
what they pay us to say.
One time they got so busy in the morning, Knock 'em Dead. He actually typed out that all of their sponsors, and it was like almost like a page long. So, and I always read the sponsors. So I was like, this is awesome. And he goes, I could do it for you. And he sent me a tape of it, and I was going to play it for you, but I forgot. And,
Okay.
and he said he couldn't call tonight.
Yeah, that was
So I'm
amazing.
like,
Thank
we'll
you.
do it. I'll talk to them next time, and we'll talk about it. But thank you because we had.
If we could just hit
we
play
had
and
not
then have
done
to read
our
them, it'd be great.
sponsors, but you did the
Ken
last
killed
one.
it. Spike the mic.
Thank you,
Swing
Ken.
your
That was
dick,
good.
man. You
Right.
rocked it.
Well, y'all are very welcome. Thanks so much.
Anytime
I
you
enjoyed
want.
being
Ken,
able to
where are you
jump in.
from? Where are you from?
And my accent is just lost in the world. I grew up in Stratford, Connecticut, but I've been down south since 1993, so people from the north don't think I sound like I'm from the North anymore, and people from the South don't think I'm from here either.
Where
so
are
I'm
you,
just-
Tennessee?
I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh,
area
okay.
now.
And he listens to
was
Knockers Dead
close.
every day, and we're
Now,
we're
Stratford,
friends now.
Connecticut. How close is that to Hamden, Connecticut, or New Haven?
I don't know. Fucking Google it.
15, 20 minutes to
Completely relevant.
to New Haven.
No, because I went to Quinnipiac, which is right in that area.
Okay,
I have a
but
lot
Ken,
of cousins that went to Quinnipiac.
when you get drunk, do you tend to sound more like you're from Connecticut
there you go.
or like you're
Good
from the
question.
South?
Yeah.
That's when it all comes out.
That's your true accent.
I'm really going to have to fess up and say that I have not gotten drunk in many, many, many years.
We could change that.
So I
We
don't
could change
really
it.
know.
I'm-
Why not?
I'm good at that. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really good at drinking.
We'll mail you some
Something that
liquor.
hasn't happened in a while.
Well, Ken, you did an amazing job.
Yes,
thank you
thank
so
you
much.
for the
Thank you
guest.
so much,
That
and
was
thank you for
awesome.
listening.
Thank you, Ken.
Oh, you're welcome. Y'all have a great night.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.
Said y'all.
Said
That
y'all.
That was good.
Wait, so
Y'all
was
come back
awesome.
now. You hear?
Love it.
somebody said, Vinny, our friend Vinny, who was on the show, Vinny Mara, he said, "Who's your guest? She's funny."
Her
So-
name is Tracy Jane.
Tracy
Vinny.
Jane.
Now,
Tracy
is he?
motherfucking
I think he's single now, right?
Yeah, he is single now.
Is he hot? How
He's
old
hot.
is he?
He's hot and
He's
young.
like 10.
Does he live? Does he live with his mom?
Fucking
does live with his
bulge
mom.
is on his
But
story
he's very
constantly. He's just in speedos.
He loves to take
with
his shirt
like,
off on his
abs,
Facebook page.
And then
And
my,
he dances.
and my friend Robert Soul is watching. He's in the band Street Fighter. My friend Frank is watching, and he said something that I don't understand. No one does she gives blowjobs. So I don't know what that means. And then somebody said, Tom Dwyer
No one
said
does
transmission has nothing to do with the battery. Does that make any sense? I don't know. just telling you what our listeners are commenting on.
You know what? I'm not going to have a conversation about auto mechanics and how
I know.
Is
Is
it technically correct?
People suck. Stop angering her.
without the transmission rolling and putting things back through the alternator and rolling that shit, and the battery wouldn't be recharged.
Right?
Fucking- that was-
You have to analyze the show.
the
and
alternator.
analyze it.
Yeah,
Really,
it's all-
really, dickhead, you want to fucking jump up and say, oh, I know more about cars than you.
Well,
I
don't
know that
Tom,
your
so-
penis is small, or you wouldn't be arguing with me. How about that? That's my favorite. That's my thing. That's my problem now is that I'm having like I've gone out with a couple of guys that have been very sweet, but they get, and I know they like me, but they get insecure, and so instead of being nice, they have to say, like, I had a pretty dress on that I was wearing for a date a couple Fridays ago, and when I packed the dress, I left in the morning. Well, it turned out to be colder than I expected, so I just had my little jean jacket. So I was like, wow, I had to put my cardigan from work like on my desk chair on as well, and had to run across the street and buy a $5 pashmina to throw on because it was just colder than I expected. So I could tell he was nervous, and instead of saying, wow, you wore that for me. Wow, you look pretty. The dress is nothing. Instead, he had to, because he's from New Jersey, where I know that their state sport is ball busting. So instead of saying something nice, he had to say, how many layers do you have on?
That's what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said. And I'm like, you know what? I know this game. I could see through that shit by now. It's like I've been around the sun a couple of times.
I just got it because he wants to get through the layers.
Yeah, like, so.
To get to...
But he didn't even say that. He could have been like,
Grass is watching.
He could have said,
stuff I'm gonna have to take
yeah,
off.
or he could say like, "I'll keep you warm." There's so many
so many-
cheesy options,
yeah, it's so
but instead he has to go to like the ball busting mode because he can't be nice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, so you're too insecure to date. Fine. Next. On to the next.
I know. People don't even realize, it's funny, me and my husband talk about it, like, people don't even realize when they say things or do things that it's like you're so obvious. What you want and what you're doing is so obvious, but people have no idea. They think they're, like, slick with stuff.
So this is the type of stuff that Greg DeFlippo sends me.
Oh, my.
Oh, boy. That you can't show on the
No.
Yeah.
We'd be like, we'd be thrown in jail. I mean, what the hell?
Fucking
That's the type of shit.
There's a lot of leeway in the show, but porn actual porn.
Well, I don't know that was porn. I wouldn't classify that as porn.
I only
Jim
glanced
was
at
a
it.
Sunday school teacher, and we were talking about how he got kicked out because they said we.
I think it was a wise
Because these two
decision.
decided to have on someone who had a porn site. It was actually very interesting, though.
Decided. Yeah,
no,
I
but
did.
exactly, they have what they actually do is I thought it was a great idea.
You act like we held you against your will.
I admit. Okay, so but
Oh,
what they
thanks,
actually will do, you
Raz.
might like this. They you tell them like what type of porn you like, and they'll actually create a porn for you. I thought that was
Yeah,
very
no,
interesting.
it's called Dave's Custom Media, and you could literally like hire him to film your fantasy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Custom
I wonder how
porn.
much
I know.
that
My husband was
costs.
like, "How custom is this porn?" Like, because he was like, "There's stuff I want." He's like, "There's stuff that I want to see that isn't out there."
Is there anything that's not out there already? I mean, seriously.
got it.
I really think,
I think everything has been covered.
I,
Every,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. If you say, sex in a pizza shop with flour all over your face, you could probably find some porn. I mean, like the dumbest shit.
Yeah, there's probably like
everything
several.
is
That's
a
the whole
fetish
food
in
is-
some
That's what
way.
they
Well-
were explaining to me. They're like, this coffee cup is a porno if you want it to be. If you think that's sexy, then that's a porno.
Because
I was like, oh, okay.
And I realized that years ago, like my first boyfriend when I moved to New York, he was like,
Stupid.
cunt. So he was like a finance cunt. It was the first guy I ever
Mike.
dated in finance in New York, and like just got here. I didn't know any better, and I busted him for his porno selection on the computer.
Oh, no.
Because he was so pretentious and all about like, Hinkley boats and like
my
white
God.
guy,
Oh
upper
my-
crust and being preppy. So
Oh
all of
my
his
God.
porn
That's
was chicks on
so-
expensive yachts.
Oh my God, it's like not
Like
even.
like he couldn't
Just like
even
fishing
jack off
charters, it wasn't
if it
even
wasn't materialistic. Like I was like, you don't even,
So he was
You're
a
like,
hypocrite.
you're not even
Product
looking at the
commercial?
bitches. You're just jacking off to money. Like, oh, I'm gonna have a bunch of money someday. I'm gonna have a fucking boat.
Is that a Ferragamo ad?
It's so gross.
You're jerking off
Such
to?
a loser.
funny.
Like
Oh my
again,
God.
with you, Mandy. Like some people think that you can't see through their shit, but it's so obvious. It's so obvious.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's very funny. I mean,
We're doing dating advice for the world tonight. All right.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
a couple of things going on. I hope it's okay because we're not Facebook friends yet.
Oh,
And
oh.
I posted a picture of you in a bikini, and this one guy goes, if she's going to be in a bikini, I'll watch. And I'll go, well, you'll have to tune in to see. So Ted...
It's too fucking
Ted-
cold for a bikini, Dad.
Yeah,
I just
Ted
came from work.
he just texted in no bikini with a sad face.
I-
Sorry, Ted.
You know what? I'll have to look for you because I get like I'll do a show or something, and then I get a big bunch of friend requests.
Yep.
And I'll be working
I
and like
know.
not paying attention to when they're coming in, so I don't know when the hell
I
they
know.
care. Is
I
this
know.
from the show?
Whenever
Is it-
I check, I have a
I've-
bunch too. 'cause
I've got like 600 sitting
Yeah.
in like limbo. Like and so
purgatory.
yeah. So just because
See, Ted, she's going to try to
I'm lazy.
accommodate
Yeah.
you.
there's a bit of
exactly,
laziness and it's like when you start to go through them and you're like, okay, I know this person. Oh shit, I feel bad that's been sitting there. Then like 20 more like
Right,
flood your
'cause
box.
yeah, exactly. Because as soon as you do it, then those
Yeah.
generate to. Oh, then you probably know this guy
Right,
too.
right, right.
Yeah.
You get one
So- guys
don't have this problem.
closer.
So usually I just say, all right, then let me know. I'll find you. Let me friend you. So I'll make sure.
So Bonnie, you should tell him.
Ted,
you
I'm
send
going to
some
give
money-
her your information for Facebook after.
Ted, if you send some money over to her via Facebook, via PayPal, something could change.
So Graz is watching, and he said, Bonnie and Mandy looking sweet.
Aw,
That's very nice.
thank you, Graz.
Jennifer from Coasters is watching. We love you, Jennifer. I missed you Tuesday night. Jim doesn't show up anymore, so it is what it is.
Bonnie's just fucking hating my life
I
tonight.
know.
She fucking like wants to stick a knife in my back.
I'm gonna find
Maybe
out.
we'll
how
do
to
that
one of
next
those.
week on the show. Bonnie assassinate Jim.
People will tune in for that, believe me.
We'll get some ratings. All right.
You
I
want
still-
ratings? You got them.
I still want to shave your head.
I think he.
I still want to see all three of you make out. But
Oh well, Graz says 3 hot
Manny's
chicks
like, I'm
and an
game, go
orgy. Oh no, I read that wrong. Three hot chicks and an ogre.
Oh, so who's saying the ogre over here?
Am I the ogre?
Graz.
No, I am.
Hey, are you getting
Graz.
called a hot chick? Am I the ogre?
Graz is calling Jim an ogre.
Oh, and Graz, thank
They're
you for
always
our
versing each other.
thank you for our Grazi, even though I know you didn't want to give it to me and Bobby did. So thank you,
Graz, he loves dishing it out. He loves dishing it out.
An ass. Oh, Graz, if you missed, we said your wife's hot, so good work with that one.
Yeah, we were talking about you before you were watching. But all good things.
So what's going on with you guys? Like, I haven't been out here in a while. What's going on in Long Island? The scene? Who's killing it? Are you guys? Oh, come on.
Go ahead.
Tell me some good stuff.
What?
Tell me some
You
good
want
stuff.
to? You want a plug or a story?
No, both. Come on.
All right,
tell me
Well,
some good stuff.
Nick just won the Long Island Laugh Off, so that's
Yeah, Nick, right?
Mhm.
What's his last name?
Tanelli.
Yeah.
I don't know him. Honestly, I didn't
I
know
know
like
him,
the.
but I don't know him.
He does a lot
final
of jokes
here.
about
I didn't
know
know.
him.
having sex with his mother, and then finally, at one point in the joke, his mother's like, "What makes you think I'd want to have sex with you?" So that's what won. But no, he's very funny.
A lot
though.
of jokes about fucking his mother.
A lot.
I'm gonna be in the little
It's
room.
funny though.
on-
It's very funny.
on October 5th, which is coming up. October 5th.
Is that a Friday?
With Peaches Rodriguez is the headliner, and it's Charlie Banquet's show in the little room. Do you guys want to plug
Is
anything?
that on your
Nice.
page?
Probably
I don't
not,
have
no.
anything coming up. Less in. We're doing Terry's show in December. I know that's far out, but
Well, I have other. I just do one show.
I know.
and then,
Bonnie paces herself with the
If
plugs.
anybody would like to be extra generous and nice, Carlo Lucin is having a little bit of trouble getting some people to come see his show Friday night in the little room. So all your favorite comics will be on it. You know, he's going to have like 30, 40 comics.
I would go, but I have a date.
Yeah, so but if you can, buy a ticket to that because they need to get a minimum for the show. So if you can, that'd be great. You know, whatever comic you like, you'll get to see because they're all on it.
Yeah, it's a great lineup. It's a great
Yeah,
lineup.
like who?
My friend Kristen Tinsley is on there.
Carlo goes at I'll put 30 comics on, and if they each bring 2 people, we'll pack the room.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of comics. I'd have to see the flyer. They're all.
No, I don't think they can fit all the names on the flyer.
All right, so we have a couple minutes. Something I'm interested in, something I like to always talk to my friends about, is what are your beliefs in the afterlife and people, you know, when somebody dies and maybe being able to still communicate with the earth. What are your thoughts?
You know, okay, so I always kind of had a romantic vision. I'm not a very religious person, but, you know, still like, that at least you become energy of some sort, that there's something, you know, you're not going to be flying around in a cloud with a white dress on, but, you know, maybe let me just keep that positive thought in my head.
Okay.
And then I dated this complete jackass for like 2 years, and he was so atheist and so negative that, like, he just talked about how all religion was, you know, basically bullshit, and, you know,
So you think she's just going to be
death
dirt?
is death. And it was so negative for so long that it bummed me out. I mean, it like really brought me down. I mean, a lot of people and my friends and family even kind of scolded him and said, because he would like talk about it all the time, thinking he was funny, and you know, saying your religion is bullshit. And it was like, no, you're just being a dick. Why don't you let people hold on to what makes them
All right,
happy,
Tracy, I like it.
and not afraid of death so much.
All right.
And I still want to punch that fucking guy in the face for so many
like it.
reasons. But I don't even know why.
This
I
whole
dated.
world can't be a coincidence. There's no way.
I like the Taoist kind of theories about how they say all the universe is all energy kind of working together. Okay. And you know, there's a great line from The Theory of Everything when what's his name? The genius that it's about. Oh, I'm so tired. I can't even think. You know,
Jim Carrey?
I didn't read that. I've seen the movie once a while
Stephen
ago.
Hawking. It's about Stephen Hawking's life.
Oh,
so he's like, I have a problem with the whole, you know, celestial dictator thing. Okay. You know, I kind of have a problem with that. But you know, when it comes to death and afterlife, can't we at least just say something positive so we all deal with it a little bit better? You know, so it's like, here's my thought on it is my thoughts don't matter so much, but I would like others to at least be positive no matter what
Yeah,
they
whatever
believe.
makes them feel
If you feel negative about it and you think there's nothing, shut up. You don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah, keep it
Somebody
to
might
yourself.
be just dealing with a death. And
Yeah,
you know,
right,
you're
exactly.
being such a bitch
Right,
and a
right.
miserable, horrible person that you're probably hurting somebody more than you think. So my thoughts on that are actually be positive, and if you're not positive, shut the fuck up.
There you go.
All right.
Excellent.
So talking
I
about
would
death,
follow that religion.
A couple of things about your shaving your head. Taz, the residential artist, says a shaved head feels so good. Then Heather Brzezinski said, I would like to see Jim with a shaved head. And I said, me too. And then Greg DeLippo said, I think if you put a red wig and some lipstick on Jim, he would fit in better. So
Lipstick on a pig is what they say.
I would like to see some
Hey,
shaved
Mom.
things too, but we all
Hi,
don't
Mom.
get what we want. You know?
Why does it have to be a red wig? Maybe we can just get him huge tits.
So I just pulled the card out of there.
Wouldn't that do the trick? Maybe.
So never have I ever taken a selfie on the way to a funeral. Has anyone done that?
I never
my
take
God.
selfies.
My
I never
friends
take selfies.
We're taking pictures like with the casket. My Puerto Rican friends.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
I'm like, Spanish people are so different than white people. Like literally, like pictures with the casket in the room with the dead dude. It's like, jeez.
Were they close to that person?
It's like their cousin.
Oh my God.
Now, have any of you ever been caught dancing naked in front of a mirror?
No, absolutely not.
Well, yeah, but it was on a stage with a gold pole next to it.
All right.
The mirrors went around the room, and I was getting
Stop
money
finding
thrown at
myself
me.
like this.
So there's that. I've also roller skated on that stage.
Ooh.
Naked.
That's hot. Naked.
Now, Mike, are we able to
Diane.
play the guy who called in earlier? Are we able to play his promo for all the all the things, or should we just do it ourselves? Do it
What do you
ourselves.
mean?
He wants to replay the fucking.
Oh, I
song.
have it on my phone, but I don't know how to. I don't
All
know
right,
how to
I'll do it right now. So I just want to give one more shout out.
It's Mandy's job.
Go ahead, Mandy, go for it.
You suck.
Hey, I want to play the guys things. If you want to do it, go ahead.
What do you mean the guys thing? Yeah, no, we're not
he
doing
was just
that.
doing it. He was just doing it to show that he knows how to. He knows
right.
all our sponsors.
You did a good
Smash.
job.
29.
Mandy's going to do a good
53.
job, too, though.
Hempstead Turnpike, Levittown. Smash is a ping pong bar.
Ball.
Ping pong bar.
They have balls there.
They've got balls and they've got paddles.
All
and you
right.
can play some ping pong. You can get an adult beverage.
You can get spanked.
And you can get spanked and you can get a snack. They also have League Flag. That's just smash.com. And you might also want to go to coasterstavern.com. Coasters Tavern is 487 Newbridge Road, East Meadow. You could find all the local comedians down there. They do a Tuesday night open mic, 7:30 sign up, 8 o'clock start. The weekends they're always doing stuff down there. They have live music, pool table, food. That's Coasters Tavern.
Free tacos, free shots.
.com. Oh yeah, that's on Tuesday nights. Free tacos. for
Last
the
night was
comics
awesome.
and
Free shots with
I want
nice.
to come down and do that open mic. You guys have to tell me when you're going, and I'll come
Yeah,
down.
Every
that's
single Tuesday night.
You're
They're
never
pretty
there
much
on
always
Tuesdays
there.
anymore.
Where are you coming
Bonnie,
from?
man, rip it into me tonight.
I'd be coming from the city, so
Okay, yeah,
you know.
it's East Meadow. It's not so bad, honestly. You'd probably be able to 7:30 sign up.
It's the friendliest open mic
Yeah,
in
it
all of
starts
America.
around
It's
8
very
o'clock,
friendly.
between 8 and 8.
We should plan in a few Tuesdays to go.
Yeah, let's have a
Yeah,
shindig.
yeah,
let's do it.
Yeah.
And me and Bonnie don't even fight at the open mic. All right.
It's a great. It's
No,
a
we
great
don't fight
mic.
that. When we're there, then we have fun.
Yeah, we're gonna
'Cause
all
I'm
try
drunk.
to get along. We're gonna try to get along.
Otherwise, he irritates me.
Well, that's why there's 3 of us, because if it was 2 of us, the show would have broken up a long time
yeah,
ago.
Mandy's the mediator.
Well, no, sometimes
Sometimes she's on my side.
I think Bonnie sometimes mediates me.
That's true.
I don't know I'm getting mediated,
I think it's getting to the
but
point-
I'm getting mediated.
we
We're gonna need
Can
someone
you
like Fat Jay to
mediate,
sit in
Mandy?
between us to divide us from each other. But
Oh, Manny Arias is watching.
Manny.
Yeah, we know Manny.
Arias.
all
Oh,
right.
Manny, I love Manny. Hi,
So, Mike, how much time do we have left over there?
Name.
And Ann Farrell.
Sorry,
Guth.
Manny.
We have
All
2
right,
minutes left.
cool. All right.
So, Tracy, where's the next place you're gonna be?
I don't have anything booked right now because I am changing jobs right now.
Oh,
I got a
nice.
new job starting on Monday. Tomorrow's my last day
Awesome.
of my
Awesome.
job, which has been great for a long time, but I've been there 3.5 years, and the cool guys left, and there's just dickheads left. So
Oh, yeah.
fucking sweet. I'm out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, what type of
Yeah.
job are you starting on Monday?
Finance company,
Okay.
Cool.
office bitch kind of thing.
All right,
Den
awesome.
mother, wrangling feral cats, doing that kind of shit.
It's very important. I run a, but yeah, it's important to have the right people in those places. It's good.
So, yay.
Congratulations.
I'm going to where people like me and they're excited to have me. Because where I'm at is 5 guys and me. And let me tell you, work friends are totally underrated, man. I can't wait. Like, coming out here, I'm like,
I know.
hey, Bonnie, hey, Mandy, it's so good to see you guys. I want to talk to you like all night long. Can we talk? Can we keep talking? Can we talk? I haven't talked to anybody in all week. I want to talk to. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
My day job, I actually have been there going on 2 years, and I love it. Like, they're so happy to have you on the team. They're like, Mandy's stressed out. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Let her get some work done. We'll pick up the calls. You know, they're like so supportive and awesome, and it makes a difference. I used to dread going to work every day. I dread getting up. I couldn't get out of bed. I didn't want to be there. I felt like anything I did wasn't enough, wasn't good enough. Now I feel like I was productive today. I got stuff done. I helped people. Like, it seriously makes me a better person.
Yeah, I can't wait to be onto that.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love the work. I love work. Honestly, I'm very.
I'm retired.
All right, our
I
time's
don't have
almost
to
up, so
work.
we're gonna leave with one final thing. Gov's Radio is talking about having a boxing match amongst people who work here and maybe some other people in the comedy industry. So if there's any 2 people you'd like to see box each other, please put it in the messages
me and
tonight.
Bonnie or me and Jim.
Yeah, whoever you want to see box each other, just put it in the little message thing, and we'll pass it on to governors, and hopefully, we can have an amazing night and raise a lot of money for charity. All right. We just want to say all the views that we had tonight obviously are not those views of governors, Gov's Radio, or any of our sponsors. All right, everyone.
Oh, I have an idea. Mandy and I should wrestle.
Let's do KY Jelly Wrestling.
KY Jelly Wrestling. Wow.
On this table right here, me and Bonnie.
I've done Jello wrestling once.
Mike's eyebrows just went past.
No, Mike's like, I'm not cleaning this shit up.
He's a young, handsome
I'm not
engineer.
cleaning this
That's
shit
like
up.
Mike, because Mike, when me saying that's like hearing your mom say something. Mike's like, "Oh God, Mandy!" Like,
We'd be completely clothed. We would have our clothes on.
we just have
All right. Well, unlike Graz's show, we don't go to like 1:30 in the morning every night, so
we have
we're going to be out of
quick
here.
hour.
jobs and shit to do.
They start at 8, they go to 1:30, and they're like, wow, look, we got a lot of people to tune in. I'm like, yeah, because it was like 7 hours long.
Yeah,
Right.
anybody that was on Facebook the last 5 hours.
It popped up on their feed.
It automatically popped up.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Thank you, Tracy, for coming
Thank you
on.
so much,
From New York City.
You were awesome.
And Tracy is very funny, so if you guys ever see her headlining somewhere or is a spot on one of the shows, definitely stop in and see her. And we'll see you all next week. If there's anything you guys would like us to talk about on the show, please send us a message. All right? Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you all next week. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye.